Okay, so I want to give you a little cheat code stuff for Algebra 2. So say I had this problem, right? Solve the square root of 21 minus 4k equals k. One method you could use is you could like do a crap load of algebra, right? You like square both sides or something, and then like shove some stuff to one side, and then do the quadratic formula to it, right? An alternative approach is you could get out your nifty graphing calculator. Yes? Okay. And then into said nifty graphing calculator, you could plug those two things and see where they hit. So the way you do that is you hit the y equals button, right? And it gives you some stuff. And you guys probably can't see this. You see this now? Yeah. Okay. Clear that, and then just on this first line, put whatever's on the left-hand side. All of it. Doesn't matter whether you understand what's there at all, just put that stuff in. So I need a square root, so I look around and find a square root. And then I need the square root of 21 minus 4. Where do you get a variable? Alpha. Okay, you could do alpha lock. I'd just push the X button. So up here there's a, you guys probably can't see it. You guys see this button that says X on it? It's a X, T, theta, N. That's just your variable button. So push that thing. Right? Then push enter. It's going to bring you to the next line. Okay, so now I need to put, what do I need to put on the other side? Yeah, so that should just be a variable, right? So you push the X button again. You guys good with this? So I have the left-hand side of the equation and the right-hand side of the equation. Just put into the two spots. Then you hit graph. Okay, so what's actually happening here in MathLab is this kind of funky half a parabola looking thing. Which part of that is the half a parabola?
The left side.
Why?
Because it's a square root.
Yeah, because squares look like parabolas, right? So square roots probably look like parabolas too, give or take. Hence this guy. So this guy's the left-hand side. That's this left-hand side. What's the other thing then? This line.
Right side.
That's the right-hand side. So you want to know, where is the left-hand side equal to the right-hand side? So where is the curvy thing equal to the line? Right there, right? So to find out where right there is, get your cursor out. So it's kind of hard to see, but if you push the arrow keys, you'll get this little cursor, right? And then, what do you want to know about? You want to know about this spot where they cross. So scroll this thing over there.
Just hit trace.
I'm trying not to overburden this. If you want to do like Gabe is suggesting, if you hit this key that says trace on it right here, that'll lock it to one of the curves. So that you'll only be along that curve. So if you hit trace, it'll lock it onto one of them. So now I'm locked onto the parabola one. And then I just like scroll around and I can be like, oh, hey, look. X is like 2.97, right? Maybe 3, actually? I don't know. What do you do with that? Yeah, like round it to something reasonable, plug it in, see if it works. Or alternatively, you could just write K is approximately 3. And then you need some work, right? So what do you write for work?
Calculator.
Right. Graphing calculator. And then maybe draw that little picture. To be like, okay, thing, thing. There. Right? And if you want to go really varsity, right, you take that 3 and you plug it in here and you see if it works. It's cool with this? You can solve every single problem on the algebra test. Well, not every single one. You can solve all the ones that ask you to solve by doing this. Cool? You can always check your work this way, right? If you're off a little bit, like if you've got k is approximately 2.7 and the answer was actually supposed to be 3, if you've got a picture that looks right, I'm going to give you a lot of the credit. It's like, you know what it looked like. You were trying. Does that make sense? Cheat codes? Okay, cool.